I love the fact that she has always embraced her body and she's never tried to really fit into like Hollywood's norm, and her body is sick. Jide.
Ryan. Virgo season. Vance told me to wear colors. How you liking my
And
colors
that you
today?
are.
How you liking my colors?
That you are. I'm loving this Montauk hat. I'm telling you why I love this Montauk hat.
Why is that,
Because
today?
you rarely see men in bright colors, and I love this hat. I
Black
love
boy
this color
joy.
scheme, to be honest.
Black boy joy. You know, that's
And
what
that's
it
what
is.
it's given. That is truly what it's given.
Don't ask what's happening underneath the table, but like above, we giving ready for the show. That's what we giving. We ready for the show. I see
No,
you.
I can't take you.
You look like you have a rhythm for the nation today. What's going on?
I was in my Janet Jackson bag. Let me say something. If y'all don't think people are critical, Vance is critical. Okay, me and
Big
Ryan
critical.
be in here
Fighting for our
on a
lives.
cloud 9, like ready, like happy as shit. And then here come Vance. So let me tell y'all what y'all did wrong. Y'all wearing bland ass colors. Janae, we see too much of your teeth. Ryan, you can't like, and we just be like,
Damn. But you know, the whole point
like,
is to get better. So we working on it. We're
yeah,
working
we
on it.
working on it. I had on all black originally. My outfit was all black, but I was like, if I show up on all black, Vance is gonna be in the group chat cursing me out, and I'm just not, I'm not in a good headspace for that.
My whole closet basically is all black. It's effort for y'all. All right. I hope y'all appreciate it. It's effort. Okay. How you doing,
We're
Janae?
trying.
How you doing? 1 week
I am
permitted.
tired.
How you doing?
I know. I'm good.
Did you drive
First
yet?
of all, okay, see that's right on cue. Because what I was gonna tell y'all was now y'all gonna get out y'all gonna leave me alone about whether I got my license yet or if I'm driving yet. Okay, it's been a week. Okay, I have to vet
What you
these
waiting
driving
for?
schools out here in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It's snow on the ground. The road's not seeing me till this snow melts, honey. Because last thing I need to do is crash somebody's car, and I know they have that extra brake on the
Mm-hmm.
instructor's side
Mm-hmm.
and all that other nonsense. No, give me like a couple more weeks, and then I will be behind the wheel practicing.
You ain't never gonna drive a car. I don't understand what's going on. Why'd you get the permit? Just to get me out your hair? I'm not getting off your neck. Did you drive yet? What's going on? What's going on?
I don't think you understand the lack of like driving skills that I have. Like, I'm not a person who's been around cars her whole life who was just gonna get behind the wheel and be like, skirt, skirt. I'm gonna be behind the wheel, like, excuse me, sir, I can't see. I'm blind. I don't think that the road is straight. I think it's curved.
Mm-mm.
That line looks like it's a little wobbly. Am I supposed?
Mm-mm.
So y'all got to give me time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna
Okay.
happen though, because I'm ready for it. I'm ready
I
for it.
I gotta get the what did you call them? The Ryan gang or whatever, whoever is on my
Yeah,
side.
your rah gang.
We all coming for you.
They already on your side. Somebody was in my messages talking about some. You ain't even get your license, just your permit. First of all, all right. First of all, don't come for me. Don't do me.
uh
Okay, don't
mm,
do me.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's getting there. At least I got the permit.
Mm. I'm excited. This week I have a little bit more energy than last week. Last week I was given a little lackluster, but we pulled it off. We pulled through.
I was
But
just about to ask you, how's your week going?
my week is still fine. It's going. It's doing. But I'm in great spirits today. The colors. I think it's the colors. That's what it is.
The
And we
colors,
ready
but
to
maybe
go.
that's why Vance told us to wear color. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I enjoyed last week's episode too, but
Mm,
we was a little slow last week. We
mm.
was a little, but the
Listen.
energy's here today.
Yes. What you drinking? What's in your cup?
I'm drinking a prebiotic soda.
She lying.
They can see. What are you talking about?
That looked like wine
Yo,
to me.
you wow.
Okay.
So, sometimes I think, we always have this conversation about people who should be Virgos.
Who's that? Who we got?
Only because he is very polarizing, and you like to say that we are a polarizing group.
For sure.
Lil Nas X.
Okay. All right. That's
Because
that's the energy we on. Okay.
I don't know why y'all let that little boy troll y'all the way that y'all let him troll y'all to the
Every
point where
time.
y'all get so
Every
upset
time.
about everything that little boy does without fail.
Every time.
Like, y'all push him over the top without fail. So for those who don't know, Lil Nas X is about to drop an album, his first album in like 2 years since his last album, which was a commercial success. And,
Yes.
he was riding Old Town Road till the wheels fell off.
All
Okay.
the way.
Ever since then, we've had everybody from Boozy to other randoms with opinions about him because he is an openly gay rapper. who does controversial things in his videos. Like in Montero, I think he gave the devil a lap dance and they was upset about that.
He did.
He kissed one of his dancers on stage at the BET Awards. They was
He
upset
did.
about that.
He did.
All kinds of things. So he has a new song out that's called J Christ,
Yep.
which cracked me up
The boy,
because
first off, the boy rapping. One thing y'all can't say is
rapping,
that he's not a good artist. Like, he actually is a good artist, putting out better music than a lot of
rapping,
y'all's good best rappers.
rapping. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
The music video is exactly what I expected from Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves me correctly, he has a whole bunch of celebrity lookalikes or cosplayers from Obama
No,
to
because
Kanye.
today, right here, I had to
Obama with the
stop.
chubby cheeks.
I had to stop and rewind because, like, I was like, Mariah Carey look real weird today. Like, what's wrong with her? Like, what's happening? What's going on? And then I put two and two together.
Obama with the chubby cheeks. I was like, okay, I see how our president would look a little thicky thick.
Before you continue, Miss Michelle Obama, 60.
Uh,
They somewhere next to the water in the sunshine, Amalfi Coast, something like that. I don't know where they at, but they look
Warm,
cozy and excited.
ignoring us, still
Yes.
sending us the voicemail. Drives me crazy.
Happy birthday.
So in the video or in all his promo, he's been depicting himself as Jesus Christ,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think on TikTok he did a video where he was eating hella holy bread,
I saw
the body of Christ.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Um,
But yes, he
and
was eating the communion wafers and
communion wafers
drinking the wine. Yes.
that had people in an uproar because he was doing that. First of all, I went to Catholic school. That was a rite of passage.
Mm.
If you knew where the communion wafers were, especially unblessed wafers, we was back there tearing them joints up. Them
Wow.
wafers, delicious,
So
delicious. Not the blessed ones.
I dated a girl that went to all girls Catholic school. Y'all was
Mhm.
wild. Y'all was wild.
My school was co-ed, and I went to it from 1st to 8th grade, and that's what we did. You get in there, and the altar boys was one of your homies, and they be like, "Yo, we got the wafers," and then you sit there and you eat the
Mm-mm.
wafers. I don't know why y'all upset about that.
Mm-mm.
In the video, you ever seen that meme where Jesus is crossing the devil in basketball? Like
So I didn't put two and two together that it was from a meme or
that's what
whatever. But
that
like
was. That's what that was because
okay.
he's chronically online.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christians are in an uproar.
Yep.
So much so that he's basically had to apologize. But he's had everybody from Candace Owens to Boozy to Lecrae to the Bay singer, Little Chris, I think his name is, with something
Wow.
to say. Candace Owens said she's past the point of caring about Little X's marketing tactics,
Like, we are past the
which
point of caring about her. But go ahead.
past the point,
Mm-hmm.
but you kind of negate the fact that you're past it when you actually make a comment on it. You being past it would mean you would not talk about it at all.
But she's smart
So
though. She's smart. She's very smart.
she's dumb as hell. Lecrae said that if God can transform King Neb, murderers, slave masters, sex workers, etc., he can add another blasphemer to the list. Kai Sanat said God gonna handle you, bro.
Mm.
Boozy badass because Lil Nas X apologized, said he's lying. He know what he's doing. I bet he don't do this to Jews. He's going to hell. The Bay singer said, you think just because you got your community behind you that you could do anything at this point, huh? Well, you got life fucked up and we slide behind Jesus. Ain't nobody playing like that, homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see why such and such was on your head like that, because he seen that you was a straight fuck nigga, a little bitch ass fuck nigga playing with Jesus like that. Use a mark. Okay.
I'm go
Let's
ahead.
back this up a little
I'm
bit,
trying to because
okay?
I was just waiting for you to finish.
Because let me make some things clear here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason most of these people have a problem, with the exception of Lecrae, is the fact that Lil Nas X is an openly gay man doing this. Because where was this uproar when Nas was walking through the desert with the crucifix on his back in his video?
Listen.
Where was it when Diddy was on there on the cross in his video?
Listen.
Kanye walks around here, calls himself Yeezus.
Mm.
And y'all be out there buying what? Yeezus sneakers, right? Yeezy, like, so
Right.
where's the uproar when it comes to these people?
Right.
And another thing, so do we think God or Jesus don't have like a sense of humor at all?
I don't like people be picking and choosing what they want to take from the Bible and the teachings and all that. I think there's something that says Judge not lest ye be judged or something like that.
Right.
Who cares what these people do? Once you're walking your right path, they're to be judged. If they're going to be judged, let them be judged. But you do what you think is right for you. Like, I don't understand. What's the difference?
I just want somebody to point out to me what the actual sin is and what this little boy is doing.
Hmm.
Because didn't Boozy kill somebody? Isn't that why Boozy went to jail?
Don't ask me. I don't pay much attention to that man.
Like, okay, matter of fact, Boozy, let's rewind. You have openly admitted that you allowed your underage
Oh, Lord.
son
Here we go.
to have relations with an adult woman.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to hell.
I
Kai Cenat,
yeah.
every time I try to give him an inch, he fucks it up. What are you mad about? You literally get on your streams and y'all was bigging up this little boy who's a rapper who was on here talking about raping women. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
There's a little boy rapper who I think they pulled the plug on him because they did not get the response that they all thought they were going to get because it's not cute.
Right.
That's who y'all were bigging up not that long ago. Jesus don't want you to slide for him, dog. That's not Jesus's mission. Like, that's not Jesus. Jesus would not be like, yeah, slide on that fool for me. Jesus is not a gangster.
Not a gangster. I don't know. It is what it is. Like, this boy knows what he's doing. He's trolling and he does what he does and he gets the attention that he needs to get, and his music will sell and he will continue to be successful. So,
because the single definitely has 4 million plays on Spotify.
See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not here to judge anybody. We're all in this together. We all gonna be judged at the gates. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but we all gonna be judged. So is what it is.
At this point, my jumpsuit is mixed textiles, which is against the law in the Bible. So I'm going to hell.
Listen,
I like seafood. I'm going to hell. Like,
I mean, my ears are
give me some
pierced.
crab legs
Maybe
and some
that's not
shrimp.
a
You know
maybe
what I
that's
mean?
a thing.
I got one little tattoo that I'm about to fix in a little bit. I'm going to hell. So like, y'all got to be real. Like, y'all really, and this is not a knock or slight to anybody's faith,
Right.
but y'all have to realize that everything is just not that serious. It's a music video.
Right.
He's not going outside trying to convert anybody. He's not holding any type of meetings of the minds with people trying to turn children. It's a music video.
If anything, he playing y'all like puppets, and y'all are
Literally,
definitely
y'all are falling for it
every single time. So
hook, line, and sinker.
Like, if y'all want to see him go away, y'all should just leave him alone.
Don't let him win.
Maybe.
He's winning.
Maybe.
He's winning. Oh, you know who is a Virgo that I really wish wasn't a Virgo, but I guess it's okay that he's a Virgo because he got hops.
Who?
The man who jumped on the judge.
Is he? I told y'all we good at anything we put our minds to.
Deoba Redding, if y'all don't know, is a
funny.
30-year-old man who was at a sentencing hearing in Vegas for a charge of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm when he, first of all, if you watch the full video, but still has me in stitches, and I'm glad the judge is okay.
I'm glad she's okay too, because that was, wow, like, I did
That
not
was a leap of
expect
faith.
it.
That was a leap of faith.
That was a leap of something.
Because do you know how high those benches are?
Yo.
Do you know how high those benches are? And my man cleared. So what made it funny was right before he did that, he literally was like, "Judge, I'm not a violent that was me before. Like, I am not a violent person anymore. I have changed." Now the judge did get a little slick at the mouth because she was definitely like, "I feel like you need to learn a different lesson." And that's when he said, "No, fuck that, bitch." And basically, when he gets out of jail and they put him on the right medication, I feel like he should be on somebody's Olympic team because the way he cleared
that high jump,
the way he cleared that judge's bench, Ryan.
Yo.
I have never in my life seen something like that. Never in my life.
Oh, man.
Like,
2024, baby. 2024 came in with a
he
bang.
Cleared it, like, his clothes wasn't even touched. You know, like you see, like when somebody get a little tangled.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like
where did he get his running leap from?
That's the thing. Like, you're not supposed to touch the bar because, like, when you touch the bar, then you lose points. He cleared that thing.
Like,
that's what it was. The lady, I don't know. How do you go back to the bench? How do you go back to the bench
Oh, she
after this?
did to sentence his ass.
No, I'm not
Oh, she
saying that.
did.
Like, I'm saying, like, in the future, does she go back with a sense of, it's today to day, or does she continue with the, I think I need to teach you a lesson, and
Oh,
do
she's
that?
still gonna be smart at the mouth because she got her revenge because she done sentenced him for what he was initially there for.
Right.
And then you turn around now and he got another 30 something charges against him for what he did in that courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Diobra, or I don't know how you say it, but it's literally spelled Deobra. It's
Yo,
not seeing
bro.
the light of day for another
Ever.
15 years. Like, my man is good. I just, wow,
Oh,
sir.
man.
Like, wow.
Man.
And y'all got to stop trying to make everybody a martyr because people was like, she shouldn't have said that. You cannot go to court
Come on.
and beat up a judge. I don't care what the judge, unless the judge is beating you up, you cannot go to court and beat up a judge. That's not how this works. That is not how any of this
I
works.
feel like we have enough
People,
court shows, enough cop shows, enough, like, we should know. I mean, you don't necessarily need to know the law, but you got to know that's not what it is. Like, you got to know that.
like, at all. Cat Williams Jr., Orlando Brown,
Oh my God.
was on a podcast where he recently claimed that he created the Illuminati. I need y'all to stop interviewing that boy.
Yes. No, and you know what? I agree with you because these people know what they're about to get. They know that
Yeah,
something's wrong with him, and yet they
yeah,
continue to exploit this boy. This is not funny. It's not, it
no.
is, but it isn't, because it's like we know something's definitely wrong with him. It wasn't like we just caught somebody in a moment or anything like that. This is a constant. And so we know something's wrong with him. Like, come on.
He's not all there. And y'all keep interviewing him, and y'all know he's gonna say something wild. Eventually, he's gonna say something so wild that he's gonna get y'all canceled, and then y'all gonna be mad at us for reacting to what Orlando Brown said.
Mm-hmm.
In this instance, he expressed frustration about people devaluing the Illuminati, stating, "It angers me because I created it." I mean, they asked him to clarify what he was talking about. He said, "If I'm Jesus,
If I'm
I would like,
Jesus.
I would think I did create it." Yeah. In the same interview, he also stated that anybody that messes around with Diddy, no, let me give you the exact quote. Diddy's one of my best friends.
Mm.
So when you want to be a Kappa and you get hazed, didn't you want to be a Kappa? We're going to haze you and haze you and haze you until you're a fucking Kappa.
Mm.
That's what happened. People sold their souls to Diddy, and then now they're mad because the hazing process was a little bit rougher than they thought. Excuse me? What does this mean, Orlando? We all need a little bit of
So
clarification here,
Diddy
sir.
is apparently the leader of, or is he the leader of the Illuminati? I'm trying to understand. Like, I don't know. They sold their soul to Diddy. I don't get the
But
logic. I don't put two and two together. No, I don't get it.
Orlando created the Illuminati, and then
Exactly.
Diddy's his best friend. So I guess how this works is he created it to help his best friend.
Mm,
And this was a part of their hazing process
mm.
because, his best friend has to have whatever it is his best friend has going on.
You sound.
I sound like Orlando
I'm
Brown.
just.
That's what I sounded like.
I'm just trying to understand what.
That's really what I just sounded like.
Yo. You know what's so crazy? All this Jesus talk and all this craziness that's already going on in January, even the rocks got messages for y'all. Did you see
First of all,
it?
you sent it to me, and I had to take my glasses off to see it. That's how you know that it's messed up because I'm blind. Without my glasses, I'm not seeing
Yo, when I
nothing.
tell you this thing has been going on, it's the new blue and black dress. Everybody's seeing completely different things. Either you see it or you don't see it, but like immediately you put it in front of my face. My wife was like, "What is everybody going crazy about? Like, what do you see?" And I immediately was like, "I see it." Like, you don't see it? No, she don't see it. She brings my daughter, who's the artist, the older one. She immediately sees it. Other people can't see it. I'm just like,
I had to take my glasses off.
it's either something wrong with y'all or something wrong with me. Like, and I don't know which is
I think it's a
which.
little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both because I had my glasses on
Mm-hmm.
and I kept moving the phone further away from my face because it kept saying, "Move the phone far and you'll see a message in the rocks." Now, I saw nothing.
Nada.
Okay, all I saw was rocks. Then I said, "Let me take my glasses off because maybe I gotta be." So I took my glasses off and then I moved the phone away and then I saw it clear as day without my glasses.
I don't know
Which
if I want to
I
tell
don't know if
people what
that
it
means
says because they still might
no, but what we
be trying
should
to
do is
figure it out.
What we should do is put it in there for people who may not have seen it
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna do
that they
that.
can look at it
I'm gonna do that.
and then they can tell us if they see it or not.
Yeah,
I had to
in the
take my
comments.
glasses
Let us
off.
know
So
in
if
the
you're a
comments.
glasses wearer and you're blind like me, take your glasses off. That's how you're going to see it because you're not going to see it otherwise. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? Because then somebody else sent me another one and I saw that one clear as day with my glasses. So
I ain't see no other one. It was just this one. Anyway, wow, Orlando, I really hope that he gets the help that he needs, and I hope
he
that
don't
they
want it.
stop interviewing him. Yeah, he does not look
Yeah.
good, and
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be their fault when something happens to the boy. Like, so
Yeah. And nobody's going to want to take responsibility
yeah.
for their actions, but they're
Nah.
going to have to because
Yeah.
stop interviewing him.
That's
Stop.
I'm gonna keep him in my positive thoughts.
Oh, your girl Quinta
Yes.
won an Emmy
Yeah. Yo,
for outstanding lead actress in a comedy series.
they say this hasn't happened. Is it for a black woman?
35 since
43?
1981. 1981.
That would be 43 years. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know how to count, Ryan.
43 years. That's crazy.
43 years. But the first black actress to win was Isabel Sanford for The Jeffersons.
Makes sense. That's Wheezy.
And now, yeah.
That's
And
Wheezy.
now
Okay.
we have Quinta, who won the award.
This is great, but also very sad.
I mean, because they like to play on our faces. And Ayo, I'm going to say her last name wrong. But she's in The Bear. She's the black girl from The Bear.
And she won.
Which I can't get into.
And she won. So first off, I ain't watched the Emmys. Much like most of the people on this earth, because it had the lowest ratings of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
it
saying.
did. I didn't watch it. I wasn't interested.
But I did catch the highlights. She won for what? Supporting actress in a comedy?
I think she won for supporting actress in a comedy.
I didn't know The Bear was a comedy.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Because
I tried to watch the first season. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so good. Right now, it is on the same vein of Succession for me. I'm going to try it again.
Stop it. Succession.
I'm going to try it again.
Succession was a vibe, actually. After you just give it a chance, it was actually a vibe. What I'm going to say is that I definitely agree with you on The Bear. I'm still maybe 13 minutes and 14 seconds into the first episode of the first season.
See?
So
I had the greatest snaps ever during Succession. Okay? The greatest.
Much like people have been saying about Kevin Hart's new movie on Netflix right now, Flight. Whatever it's called, Lift.
I watched it and I was like, nah, they could have really kept this.
Yo, I was so disappointed. Well, one, I fell asleep. Definitely, I still have not finished the movie. I think my wife did, and she was like, it was trash. But I was very disappointed because F. Gary Gray was the director. Yeah, and so I expected more from him, but I guess you can only work with what you have.
Can do with, like literally what I was about to say.
Yikes.
I couldn't tell you what the movie was about. I watched it. All I know is that Kevin Hart ended up with the light-skinned girl that I think is absolutely gorgeous at the end. Ask me a character's name. I don't know.
Raw or whatever her name is.
Love her. Let me tell you something. She did that movie with, what was it called? I don't remember the name of the movie. She did that with that actor, that black actor that got canceled because he was out here raping women in college.
Right.
And she has a song called Masterpiece with Machine Gun Kelly.
Wait, she's a singer.
I don't know if she's lip singing or what, but her character in the movie, Beyond the Lights, her character in the movie was supposed to be like a pop star, and she falls in love with like her bodyguard who like sees her for who she is or whatever. Anyway, I say all that to say, Machine Gun Kelly says some raunchy shit in that song, and I loved him for it. I'm over him now, but he said he had like a triple X on his stomach. Let me show you what that mean or something like that. And I was like, yes. 2 snaps for the skinny man. Yes.
It was
but I digress.
Bringing you back to 2006.
Yeah. But I digress.
You called me out last week. Just do a little Google search of your girl. Okay. Just saying.
It's okay. Shut up. Shut up. Okay?
Oh my God.
Niecy Nash also won for Dahmer.
Good for her.
Which is I'm happy for her, but I hate.
You're not saying her name right though. Niecy Nash Betts, all right? Niecy Nash.
Excuse me, Niecy Nash Betts. It was definitely there in my notes, but I just dropped the Betts part. I love Niecy Nash because number one, she's always been funny.
Yes.
And I love the fact that she has always embraced her body and she's never tried to really fit into like Hollywood's norm, and her body is sick.
I love
everybody has
I love a real
caught
body.
up to her.
I love a real
Oh
body.
my goodness. She, besides winning the Emmy, one of the greatest things was her acceptance speech where she thanked herself.
That's right.
And
That's right.
I'm going to read you her acceptance speech because this is the energy that I'm on for the rest of 2024.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Nisi said,
Affirmation time.
and
All
you
right.
know who I want to thank?
Snap, snap,
I want to
snap, snap.
thank me for believing in me and doing what they said I could not do.
Yeah.
And I want to say to myself in front of all you beautiful people, go on, girl, with your bad self.
And
You
boys.
did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and boys. I accept this. Oh, well,
And
I
them.
accept this award on behalf of every Black and brown woman and man who
And
has
them.
gone unheard yet over policed, like Glenda Cleveland, like Sandra Bland, like Breonna Taylor.
That's right.
Adding it to her job as an artist to speak truth to power. And baby, I'm gonna do it till I die.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. 2 snaps for the queen. Do you hear me? Yes, Nisi.
Good for you.
I'm gonna start thanking myself whenever something good happens in my life.
I just want
I'm
to
gonna thank everybody
I
else.
just want to thank myself.
I'm gonna thank me for believing in me because there's times when y'all didn't believe in me, and look at me now. I'm like,
Listen,
that's the energy we should all be on.
Going back to Quinta, you can't tell me that this show and us and what we're doing is not about to blow up, because she went from he got money to all of this. Like, Jade, we can make this thing happen. We can make this thing happen.
Oh, we gonna make it happen.
That's it.
Oh, we gonna make it happen.
Just saying.
It's already, and
It's
can
already
y'all hear
ordained.
Cash abusing my feet right now? I'm really trying to record, and he is fighting my foot right now, and I'm dying. I'm trying not to show that it hurts. Thank you. You want to know who my favorite person of the week is? Mos Def.
Okay, get it together. Yasiin Bey. Okay, Yasiin Bey.
Yasiin Bey,
There we go.
formerly known as Mos Def, is my favorite person of the week. Do you want to know why he's my favorite person?
I already know. I listened to a podcast that he's on, so I already knew what type of time he was on. And then when this news came out, I wasn't surprised. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm not surprised either, but I love that somebody finally spoke the truth, you know? So he was in an episode of the Cutting Room Floor podcast. He was asked what he thought about Drake's music.
Right.
I call him Aubrey, y'all call him Drake. He said that he basically described Drake's music as being compatible with shopping, more pop than hip hop. Basically, it was only suitable for background music inside of a Target store.
Yikes.
Now, I need everybody to sit back and really think about that and ask yourself, is he lying? Is he lying? He's not.
I already told y'all. So if y'all want to hear Jade going all the way off on Aubrey, Temakula, go back to the episode Temakula. This was before we were on video, so you're gonna have to just sit down and get cozy with a nice adult beverage and some popcorn and just listen to this girl go off on Aubrey. All right, I'm just saying. What I said in that episode was Drake has gotten progressively worse and worse and worse to me. Like, I don't think that he's a terrible artist or rapper or writer or any of that stuff. However, he just makes music that is to meet the trends or to create dumb trends that now causes children like my children to now look at hip hop as nonsense and become Swifties. Lord help me, Jesus. All right.
Oh God.
Moment of silence.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we had to.
That one.
She came in the house today. She was like, Mom, I'm a Swiftie, and we was just like, you sure you didn't just say Beehive? That you sure that's not what you just said? Like, you're a what?
Like,
You're a what now?
Beyonce exists, baby girl.
You're
Beyonce
a what?
exists.
You're a what now?
Is this the one that goes to the mostly white school?
Yes, they both go to the damn same
tracks.
school. But the one that's
tracks.
younger is a little bit like, nah, I ain't with your nonsense. This one is very much involved.
She'll find her way. We gotta send her to an HBCU so she can find her way back.
Yo, you don't understand. Like, listen, when I tell you I'm taking like 4 weeks off from work when we gotta go do the college tours and all of that, we hitting every single HBCU. I'm just saying.
We gotta get her into HBCU. We can't lose her.
Just saying.
we can't lose the baby to Swiftie. I'm sorry.
Yo, going back to Drake. Go ahead.
Before you go to Drake.
Go ahead.
Did you see the video of them doing the wave, but they tried to call it the swag surf video at the Kansas City Chiefs game?
No way, Janae.
Taylor Swift and a bunch of other uncoordinated people was trying to swag surf.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, it gets funnier because everybody is doing something different and everybody's dancing to a different song.
Yeah, different songs.
Like,
yep.
like multiple different songs. Like nobody's listening to the same song, and it cracks me up. Do you understand me? I have not laughed that hard by myself in quite some
And
time.
you kept that
I'm gonna
laughter to
send it to
yourself.
you.
You did not send that to me.
You know what? I
God.
could have sworn I sent it, but
Mm,
I'm gonna send it because,
mm-hmm.
oh
And y'all
my
wonder
God.
why I'm
Anyway, going back
always
to
ill
Drake.
prepared for the show. She be saving stuff so she could talk about it like, oh, you don't know?
Ryan,
You didn't know?
you don't be knowing nothing.
Nah.
Jasmine be like, where does Ryan
I
live? Because this don't make no sense.
I have no interest, but I enjoy talking to you, and this is great. Fun times. I learn a lot when we talk about these things. Anyway, Yasiin, I get it. I'm with you on that. It started out like, nah, this dude is a
Right.
problem. Like the punchlines, the cleverness, all of it, the cadence, everything. It just got worse and worse and worse. And it's now for people that were born in 2010. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with that. My children already told me I was born in the 1900s. And so, I really don't know what to do with that.
Yo, I saw something with somebody on yo, children are wild. Where they had a tattoo and their nephew asked them, did that mean they was a slave? Kids are wild.
Yo, my child was like, did I have color back when I was a child?
No,
did I
baby, everything was in black
did
and
I
white.
live in color? Like what?
Oh my
Go to sleep.
yo,
Go take a
kids
nap.
be asking the wildest
Don't come out your room
questions when
until
it
you
comes.
get it together.
Like, whew, yo, kids crack
Jesus.
me
My
up.
God.
I'm not gonna go on my tangent of Aubrey. Y'all
Uh-huh.
can go listen to Tamakula if you want to hear my
Such a good
full
episode.
unhinged
My
thoughts on
favorite
him.
episode of last year, by the way. Favorite.
He responded by referencing Yassine's song Umi Says in an Instagram story.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess because Umi Says is supposed to be positive and uplifting, and
That's
I guess
right.
it's supposed to be critical of Mr. Bey's tone when speaking of Aubrey. Let me tell you something. Aubrey know that he can't see
Yo,
Yasiin Bey
today,
lyrically.
I was
So he don't even
hoping.
want that.
Last week you gave me Jada Kingdom and
What is
Stefflon
it?
Don. Stefflon
Stefflon
Don.
Don.
Yo, I was waiting for the beef. I was waiting for the Yasiin Aubrey beef. He was
Do
gonna
you
lose. He
understand?
was definitely gonna lose that one.
Easy. Without a doubt, easy.
Oh my
Because you
god.
know why? I could immediately see Yassine pulling in Pusha.
I don't think he need him though. Like
He don't.
the thing
But
is,
just for the pettiness of it. I'm for the
Drake
pettiness
is
of it all because you haven't
Drake is used to
responded.
going up to people that are not very smart, mostly.
Right. Right.
Yasiin is just as witty and just as educated as Aubrey and knows a
Right.
lot of words and how to put them together
Right.
well.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I
So
I
he
just
don't want no
Yassine
smoke.
is not wrong.
He don't want no
Yassine is
smoke.
not wrong. Aubrey wears matching goose down jackets with his homeboys, so he should never be taken seriously. So it automatically goes to Yasiin Bey. I don't care if Aubrey
Mm.
drops a freestyle and ends up getting millions of listens. He can't see Yasiin Bey. He will never see Yasiin Bey. He really shouldn't even be existing now. But y'all, for some reason, insist on giving this man air. Like, I don't know
Remember
why y'all
the
let him rap.
last album, people were very, very critical of this last album, and then all of a sudden he was taking a break to focus on his health, So I
Just to
don't
go
know.
on
We
tour.
might be
Like,
at the end of the road. So we'll see.
we're not. Have you seen this Alaska Airlines and their struggling planes?
Man,
Well, it's not even Alaska Airlines per
I already
se,
done told
but
y'all. It wasn't Alaska Airlines, it was. I
yeah,
thought it
but it's
was,
not
but
their
anyway,
fault.
I
It's a
told y'all
Boeing
I was
737 Max. It's the
oh,
type of plane that they're using, which y'all should
right,
avoid, by the way. But
right. I already told y'all I was not getting myself onto no Alaska Airlines airplane in the first place. But Jade, picture it. You're sitting at the window. You've already fallen asleep because that's what you do before the plane
I
taxis
sure do.
to
I'd be knocked out.
so you're
I'd
knocked
be
out. You're
knocked.
you're at the window seat because you don't want anybody to disturb your sleep because they got to get up to go to the bathroom. So you laying there on the window, knocked out, and then all of a sudden you hanging out the side of the plane. Can you imagine, Janae? Can you
I can't.
imagine?
I can't. And I think me sleeping, honestly, is part of my defense mechanism in case some shit like that
Oh
happens because I don't
my
want to know.
God. Can
I
you
don't want to
like
know.
What do you do? There's so many things happening here. You sitting there and the whole door falls off of the plane. Now imagine you just walking cash down the street, do 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 do, and then a door comes flying past your head,
Flying past
barely
your
missing
head.
your head. Like, can you imagine?
I'm suing. I don't know who I'm suing, but I'm suing somebody.
Nah, this is wild.
But
Wild.
honestly, when you book flights, people, this is a public service announcement. Until Boeing gets this together, if you see that the flight that they're trying to put you on is a 737 MAX, please choose a different plane. These planes are not safe, and they haven't been safe for quite some time. And Boeing has been trying to get around them being safe for quite some time, and they have the money to do so. Because the other two planes that, like, I think they've had 2 plane crashes in the past 6 years, and now
Yeah.
this incident.
And
And
then,
this incident literally boils down to there being some loose screws and bolts on the plane.
wow.
How do y'all send a plane with some loose bolts and screws?
Come on. Come on.
Like, it don't make no sense. In case you don't know what happened, Alaska airline plane was flying at 16,000 feet in Oregon in January, about a couple weeks ago, January 5th. It was still climbing when a part of the plane's body detached, leaving passengers looking out at clear air. Like, a whole side of the plane literally disappeared, and people could literally just see outside the plane, not looking out the
Into,
window
into
outside
the
the plane.
atmosphere.
Like, they could
Into,
stick their
like,
hand out and grab a
yeah.
cloud if they wanted to.
Like if it was raining, their hand would be wet. If it was snowing, they
Yeah,
could grab a snowflake. Like
yes,
this is
they
they were
could have.
saying that if it was any higher than that, it literally would have ripped somebody out of the plane.
Oh, yeah, no, people would have died. This would have been a tragedy. And luckily enough, the people who were supposed to be sitting in those seats did not make their flight or miss the flight or
Yo,
canceled last minute. So that was some divine
divine
intervention for them,
intervention. Like
because
what?
they definitely was not making it. Because could you imagine?
Stuff like that really makes me question, like, people on 9/11 who were late to work that day or called out that day or
Mhm.
whatever. Like it's just like, is it coincidence or is it divine intervention?
When things happen to me, like
Hmm.
if I'm supposed to do something and there's a whole bunch of things that get in my way of doing what I need to do,
Yeah.
divine intervention.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that something bad was not going to happen
Right.
in that moment.
Right.
Boeing had 2 crashes in 2018, 2019.
Mhm.
These planes have been grounded before for over 18 months.
Yep.
Boeing keeps trying to circumvent the whole thing. Like, they keep trying to get the FAA to kind of loosen up some restrictions so that they can get more of these planes in the air. This is not. Let's triple check these. Matter of fact, let's cancel this whole fleet and do something else, because this is not. It's not working. It's
So
not working.
inflation is hitting everybody. This is what's going on. Everybody trying to cut corners, everybody trying to save a buck, and they playing with our lives now.
Inflation is not hitting
It's hitting
Boeing.
it's hitting
It's corporate greed.
it's greed,
Corporate
yes.
greed is hitting Boeing.
You know what it is? The inflation
That's
is
it.
causing the bonus to go from 100 million to, 99 million, and they can't have that. What you mean? That's my
Listen,
bonus.
because let me tell you something. If I'm on a plane and the door flies off and I lose my life, I'm haunting everybody. Okay? There's not a person who works at Boeing, from the groundskeeper to the CEO, who will not know my spirit. You understand me? And I'm not being nice about it, because what do you mean? What do you mean?
Every time you
Huh?
try to fall asleep, your feet are tickling.
It's
Every
me.
single time. Every single time.
It's me.
A gust of wind comes through, your sheets off.
Something. It's me.
Something's happening. Something is happening.
I'm popping up everybody. I don't care if it's 35,000 people who work at Bowman. Every last one of them is going to know my spirit.
Your
Because what do
chandelier's
you mean?
falling. Everything.
What do you mean? Oh my goodness. The audacity. I'm glad everybody was safe.
Yeah. Yes.
You know who gets a good commercial out of this? Apple. Because apparently somebody found an iPhone from the plane
Did they?
without
Wow.
a scratch on it. Still working.
Wow.
They was able to call the person, because I don't
Still
think the
working.
person
Let's
had
go. Let's
like
let's
16,000 feet in the air, not a
Let's
scratch on it.
go.
Phone looked pristine condition. They was able to find the owner and everything. Like,
And y'all
that's what I'm talking
y'all
about.
talking about green bubbles. Get out of here. Get out of here with
Don't
that.
nobody listen.
Get
I'm not
out of
gonna
here
hate
with
on
that.
y'all, but those is ugly, and them green bubbles will forever be ugly. I don't care if your phone tells you when you're about to fart. Androids is just not. I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay, y'all gonna have to leave us alone
Oh man.
when it comes to that.
That's right.
Oh, Okay. I have two things.
Okay.
One, do you know what a Sealand broil is?
No.
Boil, excuse me.
No.
Okay. You know what a seafood boil is, right?
I do.
Okay.
Allergic to
So,
shellfish, so I don't partake, but I do know what it is.
and you know what? More people should be allergic to things because this woman got on TikTok talking about she had a Sealand boil, which is basically like surf and turf. I don't know why she called it a Sealand, but
Hmm.
basically like surf and turf.
Okay.
I want you to take a guess at what her land animal was that she had
Oh
in this
god.
Sealand
Oh
boil.
god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't- oh my goodness. A squirrel?
Close.
A rat?
Mice.
What?
And got the nerve to get on
Oh
TikTok
my
and talk
god.
about, she kept saying, no, sis, we don't know
We
because
don't know.
nobody's eating mice.
No,
We're not
no
putting
thanks.
mice in Cajun seasoning and
What's
had a
her
rash
nationality?
black, which made it even worse.
Oh my, oh my god.
I'm gonna send it to you. Got
What?
on the TikToks talking about her neck is breaking out because of the mice in the. Who told you to eat mice?
Did we
And
see
why do you keep saying
did she show herself eating the mice?
no? But she showed us her neck, and that neck was looking real rabyish. When you see, I'm gonna send it to the group chat, and when you see it, you're gonna know she's not lying.
Oh
When you
my
see it, you're
god.
gonna know she's not lying. And then had the nerve to say, I wouldn't recommend y'all do this. Sis, nobody, no, and I mean this in the kindest, gentlest way
Oh
ever.
my
None
god.
of us were ever thinking of putting mice in any of our food and eating it. Okay?
Oh my god.
Okay? Let's not do that in 2024. They did the Tide Pods. Y'all was doing all these other things. Let's not do that in
I
2024.
am I'm gonna do better at not yucking people's yum this year because we have an American sensibility, but there are many other continents on this planet and many other different cultures. So
I
I don't know what
But
people
here's the
do. I
thing.
don't know what people do.
Here's the thing. Those rodents are not American rodents. See what I'm saying? I'm not
Okay.
yucking. I'm not on anybody because I've literally watched, you watch like those travel shows where people like, I'm gonna try the food of these people. And I've watched it and
Right.
I'm like, interesting. Not for me because I have a very sensitive stomach and just knowing what it is. Bleh. There's nothing
Mm.
clean or wholesome about American mice. Nothing.
So which continent you think has more wholesome mice?
I don't know.
Jay.
I don't think about it, but I'm not, people have different and also other people's like departments of health have higher standards than us. I don't know what they be feeding them. There's probably grain raised mice out there that's just for that purpose.
Right.
Meanwhile, this mouse was out here eating dog shit and you just ate it. Talking about a sea lamb broil. No,
I
no,
can't
sir. No,
I can't defend this one.
no,
I don't know what to
no.
tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
And then, okay, this is the last thing
Okay.
because I know you don't know about this and this is gonna crack me up.
Okay.
There is a movie coming out called Not Another Church Movie.
All
And
right.
I don't know
To be?
how. No, this is gonna be in theaters.
Oh, okay.
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 I don't know how this movie got greenlit. I am pretty sure that it's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, mainly the feathers of one Tyler Perry.
Mm,
This is basically a parody movie of all the Medea movies, but
mm,
taking clear shots at Tyler Perry.
mm.
To the point where the main character in one scene says, my name is Taylor Harry, but the P is silent because his last name is spelled Pharrry. Okay.
Oh,
He
wow.
also dresses in drag as an older black woman who's very Medea-esque.
Right, right.
He's an attorney, which Tyler Perry always plays in all of his Medea movies. He's always a lawyer.
Mm.
God is played by Jamie Foxx.
Wait, wait. This
Yeah,
actually has
yeah,
big actors.
yeah, yeah.
Really?
God asks him to do a favor and to write something, and this character is like, I'm not a writer. And then they're like, well, do you know any right? He's like, I don't know what any of that means. Taking clear shots at Tyler Perry because he writes his
Mm-mm.
own stuff.
Mm-mm.
Vivica Fox is also in it.
What?
Literally says in the trailer, The producers who had nothing to do with Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Daddy's Little Girls, Meet the Browns, Medea's Family Reunion, boo, a Medea Halloween, and Medea Goes to
Yo,
Jail.
this year is shaping up for something vicious. This year,
Like,
I feel it in my bones.
has everyone stopped caring? Has everyone just stopped? I'm gonna send you the I didn't send you the trailer before because I wanted to
Wow. You see
spring
what I'm
this
saying?
on you.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm
I need to
saying? She
spring this
holding
on
stuff
you.
she holding stuff back.
But this trailer is absolutely wild because it's everything that you would see in a Tyler Perry movie. Kyla Pratt is in it, who I'm pretty sure has starred in a Tyler Perry movie or 2, if
Kyla
I'm not mistaken.
Virgo Pratt?
Yes, our Virgo
Wow.
princess, yes.
Wow.
Let me say something, okay?
Wow.
Unhinged. It's literally like a Boondocks episode come to life,
We gotta
except the creators of
we gotta go to iPick together,
yeah,
stream it.
and watch
Try
this. Yeah, no,
we're not gonna stream this because that's pirating, but we stream our reactions to it. We could do
yeah,
that.
no,
We could probably
we're
do
gonna
yeah.
have to make that happen
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I know you usually come with your mess, but I had a more nuanced question for you because I definitely had a pretty decent conversation with my wife about this, but I'm interested to hear
Okay.
what your thoughts are. So,
Okay.
so came across a clip of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Oh
That's the
God.
only way I can say it now
Oh
because
God.
Spice told me that's how you say it, right?
I have not watched that show in forever.
Atlanta, right? So
Don't make me spit.
so Yandy was telling
She's still
Mendici
on there? My God. Talk about not turning anything into an opportunity. Continue.
how she's about to give one of her eggs to her cousin so that she could have a child because she's having infertility issues or something like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mendici's not having it because he's like, that's some Jerry Springer shit. He was just like, that child would be your child. And she's like, no, it won't. It will be her child. And he's like, it's your egg. Technically, that child would be your children's sibling. It would be like your cousin's sibling. And so I get where he's coming from, but I'm also torn because it's just like, that's a big thing to do for someone to be able to help them with their infertility. And, legally, you could sign papers and all of that so that it actually, you don't have any like legal right to this potential
Right.
child. But it is weird when you think about it, DNA wise. I remember listening to a podcast about people who found out that they had like 70, 80, 100 siblings because they were a product of a sperm bank. And back in the day, they were supposed to be anonymous. But because of things like DNA tests and ancestry, they were like, we may have found like close blood relatives that are 80 something percent related to
Right.
you or whatever. And so then they go
Right.
finding out who these people are and then come to find out they all were products of this sperm donor. And so it's like,
Right.
it's wild because you out in the world, you meet somebody, you have a crazy connection with this person, then you don't know what the connection is about. Come to find out y'all are siblings. Meanwhile, y'all done did whatever you did or getting ready to get married, done fell in love, not knowing that you connected to these people. Like, so on the one hand, I get Mendici, but then on the other hand, I definitely understand where and how this could be something that would be a blessing for someone. Like, for instance, I have loads of LGBTQ friends. So if I had a really close woman on woman couple, right, and they came to ask
It's
for,
called lesbian. You can say
I don't want to because I
it.
definitely said that, and they was like, "Who's a lesbian? Who's a lesbian?
Oh,
Gay."
that's true.
Like, and so
That's true.
everything is gay and queer and like all
That's
these things.
true.
So I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
You have a
All I'm
queer women couple.
Yes, exactly. And so what if they came to me and asked for my sperm to help them start a family and did all the whatever? I'm like, obviously I would have to speak to my wife about a situation like that, but
Right.
also it's a big thing to do for someone. That's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the circumstances would be. I don't know where I would be in my life. I don't know if this is actually something that I would do. It would definitely have to be something that I would have to talk to my kids about. All these sort of things. But I'm not 100% opposed to the situation. So I'm just trying to understand where you are with all of this. I know this was a long setup, but where are you with this?
I think it's a little bit more nuanced than what Mendices is probably capable of understanding.
Yikes.
Um,
Yikes.
and that's just me being 100% real. So in reality, when someone donates an egg, yes, that baby genetically would have, Yandy's DNA to
Mhm.
a degree,
Mhm.
but her cousin is that baby's biological mother if her cousin's the one carrying that baby. And whomever is the father is that person would have cash. I'm trying to get rich so we can have a big house and you want to argue with me? Stop it. So the father or the sperm donor would have both biological and genetic relationship to the child.
Right.
That's how that works.
Right.
So in a sense, I guess, yes, if you're thinking about it in Mendici's very limited way, there would be some genetic connection, but I would liken it to I have cousins that I've never met that are how many generations removed from me
Right.
genetically. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And I would liken it to that. I don't even like Yandy, but I commend her for doing something like this for her family member because it's not easy. Egg
Yeah.
removal or egg
Yeah.
retrieval is not, it's hard on a
Right.
woman's body,
Right. Right.
period. So to consider doing that for her cousin means that she has great love for this person.
Yeah. She considers her sister. Yeah.
So I totally commend her for doing that. I mean, I get where somebody like Mendices would think that, but
Right.
honestly, outside of genetics, which genetics is funny anyway, like DNA, Yandy would have absolutely no biological claim to that child. That child would be that woman's biological child through birth.
Right. Right. I mean, I thought about this a little bit more as you were speaking. For instance, say I had a gay lesbian sister and
Mhm.
she came to me like, "Yo, bro, I want to be genetically connected to this child that my wife would carry." I would be I would be very open to donating for that connection because if
Right.
you've seen myself and my sister, we look like the exact same person. This is why I try to keep a little bit of stubble on my chin and my top lip because we look literally like the same person. So, yeah, I get how that could be a blessing for someone. Obviously, it's a lot more complicated than just doing it, right? Lots of
Yeah.
conversations, lots of
And I mean,
things that have to happen.
Mendices
But,
is
like,
really
man,
thinking Mendices is really thinking in the terms, in my opinion, of like, we always see, oh, that's my, oh, if y'all get together, that's gonna be your cousin brother. And that could be further from the truth when it comes to these babies. You know what I mean? Like, because
right.
they're biologically not related at all.
Could
So they
I'm
could,
trying to understand what you're saying there, because how could they biologically not be related at all?
because she's carrying the recipient is the one who's actually carrying the baby.
No, for instance,
So
like
she's
another thing that Mendices was like, is just like having a baby through a surrogate.
mhm.
That child is your child, your egg and your husband's sperm and all that. Just somebody else gestationally carried that baby. So I get where he's coming from because that's literally
There's a
similar
difference
thing.
between a surrogate and a gestational carrier because a surrogate is using their egg. So that is not your biological child. Whereas a gestational carrier, there's two different things.
How is that the case? Because
So
for instance, Kim had Shy, right, through
with a gestational carrier,
gestational carrier. Okay, gotcha.
not a surrogate. People always those
Gotcha.
terms are not
Gotcha.
people usually interchange those two terms,
Got
but
it.
they're not interchangeable. And the reason I know this because I know that's the next question you're gonna ask is in my mind, when I become super rich, I'm
Uh,
gonna hire a gestational carrier because I
mm,
feel like the world needs a mini Jade.
ah,
And so
mm,
I did my research on what the
mm.
difference between surrogacy and gestational carriers
So
are.
what I'm hearing is Jade is pleading with y'all to hit that subscribe button, go down the street, ring the doorbell, be like, "Hey, we gotta get Jade a gestational carrier. So please subscribe to the channel." That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what y'all heard, but that's what I heard. All right? Okay.
Yo, you would take it to that level. He's not wrong. Because they're expensive. I
Mm,
can't afford a gestational carrier. So the difference between a surrogate and a gestational and I'm probably making this very basic, but essentially a surrogate that is their egg.
mm.
Whereas with a gestational carrier, you're basically implanting fertilized eggs into someone
Got it.
in hopes that they take, and then they will carry that baby for you.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you.
So a surrogate can be your child's biological
Interesting.
mother. Yeah.
Interesting. I can't now I gotta watch next week's episode because I need to know what happens.
You better give her if
I need to
she
see what
let
happens.
Mendici, who got 8 million kids without her, well, I don't know how many kids that man has, but if you love your cousin or you know this is something that she
Yeah.
wants, I don't see a problem in doing it. And I think it's very selfish of Mendici to even think in that thought process when they have kids, very healthy, viable children.
Yeah.
Y'all are not having any more. Y'all are okay. Do your research
Yeah.
before you get on TV talking
Yeah.
nonsense.
Interesting. Okay. I think I learned something today. I did. Okay. Okay, cool. So today,
Mhm,
I can't let the episode pass without showing you
mhm.
okay, let me set it up. Let me set it up.
Okay,
So, I went into Dollar Tree the other day. I
okay.
had to buy some plastic forks and spoons. I understand
Mhm.
planet people, all don't come for me, but I got little children and I'm tired of washing dishes. First off, let me okay, we going now. We going now. We go These damn little children are throwing away my utensils today. I don't understand why I have 3 forks. Everything is missing. There's always something missing. I don't understand. I'm gonna do a longer video about this in the future. Stand by. Anyway, so I went to Dollar Tree and guess what I came across?
But
I have it for you. I have visual aids. Sorry for those that are not. In one of our earlier episodes, we spoke about Chef Pie, and we didn't speak
we
very
did.
nicely about Chef Pie. But I saw
We
this
did not.
thing in Dollar Tree, and I said, "It's got to be worth my $1.25." Don't get me started on
I
that either, because Dollar Tree used to be $1, now it's $1.25. But I found the pink sauce, Jade. I found it in Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I had to buy it.
Is this about to be the last episode of Virgo season?
I don't know. Okay, so we spoke about it. Dave's Gourmet helped her make this sauce, so we got to think that it's edible, right? We have to think that it's a little bit
How many
edible.
colors are you seeing in that container?
I
Because people
see
used to say that it was multiple
it
colors of
is.
pink in
It
there.
seems like a lot of spices, a lot of random things in
Oh,
here. I
okay.
don't know that it's fully pink, but
You see what y'all got Ryan doing? Y'all
it's
see what y'all got
it's
Ryan doing?
something. I'll
He
show you.
about to try
Uh,
some pink sauce.
okay, yes, we gonna open it. So,
Oh my
so I
goodness.
had my wife make me some French fries. I don't know what goes well with this, but I figured maybe French fries will be the thing. So we gonna give this thing a try right here on camera. So what I'm gonna
I
do is
can't even.
okay. I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it right now, and I'm gonna
Not Keith Lee.
I'm
Not
going
Ryan Lee.
I'm
I
going to
can't.
rate this thing from 1 to 10. Stand by. I'm going to pour the sauce right now. All right. This is seasoned fries, by the way, because I don't do the regular fries, seasoned fries. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
I,
Here we go.
I
Oh,
can't believe
all
this is
right. This is
happening.
happening. If you are listening right now, I think you might want to pause and just head to YouTube and just check this out because I'm gonna give you my full and honest opinion on the pink sauce. Oh man.
I
I don't even like the way it's
That's a
pouring.
lot.
I really don't even like the way it's pouring. We gonna see. Hopefully, I make it back to next week's episode. We gonna see. We gonna find out.
I can't
Oh,
believe this might be the
oh my,
final
oh
episode.
my God.
I
Oh,
can't believe you're about to risk your life. That looks very, very soupy to
very.
me.
I don't know why. All right, here we go. Here we go.
I need a little bit more in there, Ryan. You can't taste that.
What the hell is? I, I actually don't know what I'm tasting. I really don't know.
Does it have any flavor? Because
It
that came
has.
out real soupy to me.
It really. I don't know if I made a good choice here. The main ingredient is dragon fruit. Maybe I taste some dragon fruit in there. Like it tastes like salad dressing. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a salad dressing you put on a summer salad. That's what it tastes like. It don't taste like something that you're supposed to put
I
in
don't put
chicken
salad
wings.
dressing on my fruit.
No, like you never had like a strawberry summer salad. Like,
No.
okay, whatever. Anyway, I've done that. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of a 10 because this is not something that I will be revisiting, and I'm glad I only spent $1.25 on it.
I mean,
This
I
is
think
just
it says
my
something.
opinion. Don't go off of that. If you want, it's right in your Dollar Tree, your local Dollar Tree down the block. Check it out for yourself. My thoughts. Thank you.
I can't believe that this is how Virgo season's about to end. Because why would you do that to yourself?
Listen. I was thinking of changing my career while I was moving a mirror the other day. That's a job I think I can see myself doing.
Ryan, shut up. Shut up. I have a good one. I have a good one.
Okay.
Since we were just talking about this is going to be my first one. I
Oh,
have 2 good ones.
two good
I have
ones.
3
Okay.
good ones.
We'll see. Okay.
This one was given to me in my Instagram DMs. Ready?
Okay.
How fast do lesbians move in together?
Pretty fast. I'm pretty sure I know a lot. How fast should I?
Lickety split.
I should have thought about it a little longer.
Shout out to Kurt for that one.
That is good. That is good, Kurt. Okay, Kurt. All right. Okay. Why was the amputee so sad?
Why, Ryan?
He was just defeated.
Oh. Oh. I can't.
Oh
I don't
God.
want to laugh.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh
What
boy.
does a nosy pepper do?
No, I got nothing. What?
It gets jalapeno business.
I feel like you could have landed that little jalapeno.
I could have.
Jalapeno business. I don't know how you would.
Jalapeno business.
Sometimes I get some jokes like that, and I just can't say it right, and I just leave it here, just hoping that one day maybe it'll come up. But like
it'll hit.
maybe one of these days. What's the best time to go to the dentist?
8 o'clock.
2:30.
I can't.
That was one of those. I don't know how I delivered that one, but you know. Oh man, what did Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
I have no idea.
Gag. Oh, are we gonna make it past this episode? I don't know. Virgo season show at gmail.com is the email address. No, don't tell me the jokes there. DM me. But like anything else, send us emails. Virgo season show at gmail.com. Oh. Mm-hmm.
You can also find us, maybe, because at this point they may scrub everything on Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube at Virgo Season Show. He said gag.
You done?
Literally at a loss for words.
All right. One last thing. This is a little message for you. When you do find a man, if he does not appreciate your fruit jokes, you gotta let that man go.
Get off
Bye.
End this session.
Virgo season.